YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your main man Dame drops back again with another super official food review, kid nigga, baby. I know you can't hate and listen, man. Alright guys, so just the other day I dropped the best reviewed breakfast bar right here in my state. Food was on and popping, wasn't half bad. I told you guys, today we're gonna do the worst reviewed breakfast bar right here in my state. This one, family. I read some of these reviews, family. 2 stars by far, family. Basically, they're pretty much saying the spot needed had been closed with it open, and it's been open for a long time. Let's read about Town Line Diner. Horrible service. My mother and I were treated disrespectfully by the server, if I can call her that. After we finished eating, my mom paid for us, and she came back to get the receipt. This Karen, blonde hair, large, white lady, older, had the nerve to get angry at the tip my mom left her. She proceeded to verbally attack us by asking rudely if the service was okay, and then in a loud voice started to talk about how she busts her ear all day and we only gave her a small tip. She delivered the food very slowly and it was 2 entrees. The entire time she was just talking, trash talking to another customer and being vulgar and rude. It was ridiculous. And the fact is, she first served us months earlier. My mom had just finished a hernia surgery and we went to eat. Never again. How disgusting of her to insult us when she did nothing and expects a huge tip. Oh, family, we starting off on the wrong foot. I'm talking about you trying to put the right sneaker on and it's a left side sneaker. Let's keep reading. 1 star. No longer open 24 hours. Got there 11:30 p.m., saw a table get up and leave, and waitress stopped us at the door and turned us away. They're like, nah, yo, we about to close. We ain't trying to serve nobody else. We don't care. 1 star. Creepy vibes. Our family has been coming here for years. The decline in the past year is pathetic. The owners don't seem to care. They took away the paper placements, used cheap plastic cups, which in turn leaves water all over the table. Prices went up and are posted with stickers over old prices. Food, nothing like it ever was. Overpriced and mediocre. Ooh, sheesh, family. Yo, let's just read one more. All the rest of these 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. These are all 1 star straight down, and I clicked for newest reviews. Family, if y'all don't hear from me after this review, just know I was last spotted at Town Line Diner in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Let's go ahead and read this joint. We used to love this place. Food is good and lovely employees. Today we went again. We were sitting and waiting for food about nearly an hour. We were about to leave, but the food came out, so we started eating the food, but the food was cold. I paid and told the owner or manager about what happened, but he asked me, so you got everything, isn't it? Instead of apologizing. I'm sorry for the employees there, but won't go back. Customer service is horrible. Food is cold and bold. Problems with the overall establishment when it comes to overcharged pricing. Family, we heard enough, we read enough. Let's slide out to Rocky Hill, to Town Line Diner, this 2 star, the worst reviewed breakfast restaurant in my state. This is probably the craziest review that I've done to date, only because we are literally going back to where YouTube started for me for doing food reviews. I don't know if a lot of you remember, I said that I was a manager for Walmart in Rocky Hill. Well, coincidence may have it, there was a diner by Walmart in Rocky Hill, and that is now the worst rated diner. Never did I eat here before, even when I was working as a manager for Walmart, but we're about to pull into the Walmart parking lot where I would film my earlier YouTube videos for food reviews, and we're about to go and do a food review at the diner in the parking lot, same parking lot area. It's gonna bring back some memories, man. Walmart, man. Let's bring back crazy memories for me. Always in these parking lots, you know, helping out when I had to send people out for carriages and all that good stuff. And I'd be sitting there getting all the carriages, bringing them in the rain when we're short staffed. But right now we're about to slide to Town Line Diner, 80 Town Line Road, Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Your main man Dave drops. We're about to slide in the inside of Town Line Diner, the worst reviewed breakfast restaurant in my state. Let's see what happens next. Ooh, these menus are a little worn down. Definitely need a revamp. How are you under new management with old ways? But let's go ahead and check it out. Oh my goodness, 30 pages about the break. Okay, menu, price changes. Well, that's a little interesting. So no need to get a new menu, just go ahead and get some sticky notes, huh? Okay. That kind of hit different, family.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Definitely the diner that has multiple pages of food options. You know, kind of when you're taking a beating, you just want to be able to go ahead and break it down just a little bit different. I mean, do I play it fair and order the same thing that I ordered at the best reviewed breakfast and then do that comparison? Because if that's the case, then I have to get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I have to get French toast to do that side-by-side comparison. And Foodie Fam, I'm almost thinking that it's something I probably should do. That way I can show you clips from the best reviewed over here to the worst so we can kind of see the variances. So I'm pretty much going to order the same thing that I got from the other spot. And we're going to see who served this up better. Did the best reviewed serve it up better? Or will the worst reviewed serve it up better? Yeah, Dad. What's up with the hot chocolate? It's not hot. I mean, I definitely don't see no steam. It just hit the table. Hit that thing, man. I mean, let me know. Is it official or is it boo-boo the fool? You know what I'm saying? Just hit that thing. Just let your dad know. What's your hand on? Good?
It's still sweet, yeah.
Okay. So, a cold chocolate or lukewarm chocolate?
Yeah, so you know, like milk chocolate. It's giving Nestle vibes.
Okay. You just prefer for it to be hotter? Or?
A little hotter, yeah.
A little hotter. All right, not bad. Definitely an old school diner vibe. Ceilings looking like might have had some leaks in the roof, perhaps. Really looking empty. Some of the coolers. But again, definitely that, you know, breakfast bar, old school diner feel, diner vibe. That water though, that water looking a little, that glass is looking a little aged, if you will. I'll be leaving that water alone and going with the soda. I might leave the soda alone too, I don't know. Alright fam, we're gonna hit that side-by-side action. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at these scrambled eggs with cheese. We had the conversation before too, when they don't actually put the cheese within the scrambled eggs. It's just laid out flat on top for whatever given reason. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, just put the cheese in with the eggs like you're making an omelet, baby. Don't throw the slices on top. Because, you know, you got to sit there with your own fork, cut it up, all that stuff. As far as the extra crisp bacon, it does look fried, dyed, and laid to the side one time for the one time. Looking wow, crispy. We definitely have to appreciate that. Then we have the breakfast sandwich off to the side over here on our hard roll. Ooh, that cheese once again is just sitting there melting. You see the bacon laying low, looking wild crisp. We had an issue with our bacon on the other sandwich at the best rated, or at the best reviewed the other day. Simply because the bacon just didn't have that crazy crispiness to it and it was too salty. But let's just hope that's not the case here. And then of course we have our French toast that we're gonna get into right away. And our French toast looking like it took a little extra time on the griddle back there. Let's go ahead and get that bite of delight. See what that thing hitting on. I don't know if the wild extreme dryness is coming because the bun itself, the hard roll, tastes a little aged. Toasted up, a lot of thick dough to meat ratio with this one right here. The eggs have been overcooked, which again, when you have fluffy eggs, it's like right on the cusp of being runny versus being fried up. They're right on that cusp right there. You still might get a nice little light fluffiness to it. However, these joints right here just taste like, nah, son, this is not where it's at. This is not where it's going to be. This right here is an argument. This is an argument between food. You know, like between the bun and the egg. They've been fighting, they've been beefing. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth with each other over social media. Just trolling one another. The bacon, I will say, not salty like the other day with the other location. This bacon is actually good. On the sandwich, I do want to try solo dolo. So here it is. Boom. Can we get that break, or does it fold or does it break? Does it? Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. No fold on the bacon. Straight breaking up like cops do with any kind of given party right there. Boom, it's over. Let's get to it. Oh. Okay. Okay. That bacon hit near perfection, family. That bacon is right. Not salty whatsoever. Applewood smoked loving thin. Not too many fatty parts on the bacon. So it's getting right to the crispiness of it. Hitting hard. Concrete. Hard hat hitting. This right here, the bacon got a beat to it. It's like crispy, crunchy. Boom, boom. It gets right to your soul, and I like that. All right, so I'm not even mad about the bacon. I'm feeling the ways about the sandwich. But the bacon? Yeah, moving right along. We have to go ahead and chop up these eggs. Oh, fried dumb long. These joints is dumb hard.
Oh, how they do the cheese here. Slap it on top.
Yeah. Boom, boom. A little bit of pep. A little bit of pep, not too crazy. A little bit of salt, not too wild. Again, these eggs have been dried out, almost as if the old school way of drying clothes that you would wash. You'd have to take them outside in the back, put them up on the clothes dryer line, leave them outside, let the sun get to them. That's what happened with these eggs. The sun got to them. Fried too long. Yeah. I don't think those are eggs from a chicken. I don't know that taste on them joints. I mean, aside from being dried out, so let's just move past the fact that these eggs have been dried out to be damned. They have a taste about them even after the salt and pepper. That's foul. It just felt like someone just farted in my mouth. The eggs is nasty as hell. Bacon good, eggs horrible. And that's probably why the sandwich itself was just as bad. It might have been an oil that they used before putting the eggs on the grill back there, whatever. It seeped in. And old oil. Oh my God. There's bacon in my mouth. Just gets that taste out my mouth. We're gonna end here with the French toast. French toast looks a little suspect. Looks a little. You don't really like French toast. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna hold you, family. And being the fact that the eggs were so bad, that already speaks to the French toast, right? Because you need eggs to make a French toast. With some cinnamon, really set that thing off. But when your eggs are already bad by themselves, if your eggs in the next product over, I'm trying not to judge a book by its cover. I'm trying to go in with a clear mind on this one. Can you please pass me that Hush Your Mouth syrup? All right. Okay, there it is. Chef's quality syrup is all on them. What is that, family? Seeping right there. You see that thin line of orange right there? That looks like a bad tan job, don't it? It's soft, like it's cooked well. I'm getting the cinnamon. I'm getting the taste of the egg, but the cinnamon is still kind of overpowering the taste of the egg, helping it along. So I won't even say the French toast is bad, family. It's not bad. It's decent. Probably, outside of the bacon, the most decent bite that I've had this morning. I mean, so what did you order?
The Belgian waffles, we're supposed to have strawberries and whipped cream and ice cream and strawberries. It just wasn't.
Wasn't what?
It just wasn't the way it's supposed to. But the ice cream's good.
That's been good.
Strawberries taste like they came fresh out of a can and they tried to put something on it that just didn't make it taste right.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was the Belgian waffle itself?
I got through it with the bacon in it because the bacon was crispy.
Okay. Bacon was on time. All right.
And it helped everything taste good.
Well, at least the ice cream was good, huh? And your hot chocolate. Okay. Not bad. Family, if you're new around here, stay true around here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Dame drops us back again at this given point in time, though. We have to take this thing to Yelp and so I can officially type up my thoughts. Greatly appreciate y'all for watching. All right, y'all, this is the part of the video where I actually just go ahead, type up my very own Yelp review, get right into it, and break down my personal experience. Now, I wanted to give it a 1.5 stars, but I had to go ahead and mess around and give it a 2-piece. But let's go ahead and dive in. I pulled up for breakfast, and the only vehicle in sight was that of my own. It was roughly 9 a.m., and that's when most folks hit up their local diner to get their hungry on. I seen an upside down basket in the corner near where I was parking with trash around it. And so cleaning around the restaurant must not be a priority, but I'm here for the food. I also noticed a sign that read under new management, which often raises a red flag for me at restaurants. How bad was it previously that it's now under new management? But I digress. Let's go inside. My daughter and I sat near a window after waiting to be greeted by anyone, for the please to wait to be seated sign often suggests that someone will be right with you, but that didn't happen, and so we finally went and just sat down ourselves. Our waitress arrived a few minutes after we sat down and took our drink order. My daughter asked for a hot chocolate, and right out of the gate, it came out almost cold, which was unfortunate. She also ordered a Belgian waffle with ice cream and strawberries. The waffle she had received definitely needed more time being cooked, for it arrived almost in its raw poured liquid form with seconds of being heated before being flipped over. She said the ice cream was good, but that her strawberries were more on the canned good side that went bad. My own meal had some bright spots of happiness before settling with being overall depressed, dark, and dank. The eggs were overcooked and dried out, as if they were on the beach taking in the sun for far too long, in hopes of a sunstroke to give them any given sign of life. The cheese that was slapped on and melted, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Were the eggs that funky, or was it the cheese? I mixed the two together, and so I guess I will never really know. However, my bacon was extra crisp as I like it and tasty, but that is where the great thing about my order both exceeded my expectations and then fell flat. I also had a bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich on a hard roll. The dough on the roll was far too much for the sandwich, and the sandwich itself was packed full of dry expertise that I did not ask for. The attack of these nasty eggs was in full effect and placed on display for my dismay. I will say the French toast had seen better days, and this wasn't one of them, but the flavor just carried them enough for the French toast to be as basic a bite as any and never to be ordered from this place again. Again, I only wanted to give this diner a 1.5-star rating, but I will bump it up to 2 stars, for our waitress was on point after she arrived. I will not be going back anytime soon for any reason. And that's just how I feel, man. This was bad. This was overall bad. I was trying to find the good spots with Town Line Diner, and again, once the waitress finally arrived, she was attentive, but it didn't really speak to what the chef could do in the kitchen. It's under new management. It might still be using the old chef. The boost in prices, we saw that in the menu itself. So whatever original prices they had, they're like, nah, we need more money. To me, being in the restaurant business myself, I understand that the costs are actually going up for a lot of meats out there, right? For a lot of the product. And so when the costs go up, you kind of have to make up for this by raising the prices in your menu, but you don't jump from like $7 to $10. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep your prices still reasonable. Probably have to go up 30, 40 cents on certain items, maybe 60 cents on certain items to try to make up for it. But you don't jump dollars. People are definitely going to recognize, going to realize that they're being taken advantage of, especially individuals that you had for a long time before you started falling apart, before you started being in dire straits, needing money, needing new management to come through. So Town Line Diner, you won't see me anymore. Your diner's trash, B. Your diner's trash. It needs a full overhaul. Man, maybe it does need to be shut down, right? Maybe it does need to be shut down. Things need to be changed. Minimize the menu. You got too much going on your menu. Again, you bump prices up on folks. They're already complaining about that. You might want to pay attention to that. But there's no reason for what was cooked today to ever have to hit my palate ever again, and you know, any variation of it. So it is what it is. Sorry, not sorry. Foodie fam, greatly appreciate y'all. You know around here, stay true around here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Psh, Dame Drops is back again. And also just to let you know, Badlands and I, we are going to be bringing back Clash of the Food Titan Tour. We tried to get it popping right before, you know, the pandemic and all that nonsense up over there. It just wasn't going to work out. But now people are actually getting back out again. We do want to start it here in the tri-state area. I want you to stay tuned to some posts that I'm going to be making on my channel, posts that he'll be making on his channel for a way for you guys to get free tickets. We're trying to do some work with a lot of different restaurants. Now, I want to have restaurants that have room because we want to be able to put on like a nice food show for those that will be joining us for dining with, you know, Big Dame and, of course, Chugs as well. Doing Chugs with that good brother, doing food reviews with myself, you know, filming meet, eat, and greet. You see what I'm saying to you? So after we give you guys a show, you'll be able to dine with us, chop it up with us, take pictures, whatever it is that you want to do, but want to create that foodie fam environment. So that's why I want to have it at a restaurant. I want you guys to be there for that, regardless where we go. We're definitely going to do it here in Connecticut. We're definitely going to do it in New York. Definitely going to do it in Jersey. Florida's on the map as well. Hit me in the comment section below. Let me know where you would love for us to come. It's going to be a mini tour at first, just to see if this is what you guys want, what you guys are feeling, and then we're going to build it out from there and be able to touch all the other states and all that good stuff. All right, so y'all keep it crispy and stay tuned for what happens next, which I need to do the best of. So I'm over here looking at my daughter, right? I'm like, yo, I'm thinking, I haven't done a Japanese steakhouse yet. So I can do a best and worst Japanese steakhouse. So we'll look that up today. Japanese steakhouse, y'all? Y'all want that? With the hibachi and the flames and them burning my afro off, that's what y'all want? I'll holler.
Don't